one in the chamber.
Hello and welcome to Fortress Faceoffs, a number 9? My name is Agro. I'm joined today by Cherry Lad. This is Spy vs. Spy. One in the chamber is the name of the event, and we find ourselves already pushing out all the way to mid. Cherry Lad, take it away.
So at the moment, it would seem that the teams are running into each other on point, and that oneShot has gotten an early cap by the look of things. A couple Misfits members trickling in here, getting in a couple nice butter knives there. And
those watching at home that are a little bit concerned, a bit freaked out by this experience. Why is it 5v5? Why is it Spy versus Spy? Let me inform you, this particular one in the chamber game has us with spies only, no disguises, no sappers. There's nothing to sap, it's only spies. And every opportunity to get a kill, since every single wicked stick of death in the form of a knife or a gun gives you another bullet for your gun. We see a quick turnaround. The timer originally went down for Misfits. They have now lost the point.
At this point, it would appear that the times are roughly about equal, but in possession of Misfits now. Various skirmishes going off along the sides of the point, but not the actual point themselves, as oneShot sort of just walks onto a single Misfits member going to meet them. And it would seem that indeed the point will change hands yet again.
Indeed it does. It looks like the thing that we most feared is going to happen has happened, in that the teams they're kind of collating and moving around. They've kind of, Misfits seem to have this idea of moving as one collective whole, as some sort of multi-limbed beast scourging itself around, versus ONS, which seem to be doing much more of a kind of 1v1 type experience.
Yes, indeed. And it seems that the oneShot was going to maintain control of the point here. Misfits Banana Warrior going in bravely to try to contest things there, but not getting anything done. Once again, the Misfits have all went in, and then one by one were strategically taken out there by oneShot. With a cheeky little backstab there.
We like to see the backstabs. The backstabs are so good for you. It leaves you with an additional bullet in your gun, potentially getting you to a 6 in total. Of course, with respawns happening as well, there's other opportunities. I'm just looking at Angry hiding out in a dark corner. We did mention this before, the possibility that maybe these spies would want to remove all of their glowy headdresses and the like.
All the fancy unusuals.
All of the fancy unusuals. They got some unusuals out there. I've seen some Batman type headgear, but anything that glows seems to have been removed. My goodness me, was that Exporter who got a lovely little backstab in there.
Indeed. At this point, it seems like oneShot might cinch the first round here unless Misfits makes a big play.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of hiding out. But having said that, the move towards spawn to try and spawn camp was not a pleasant choice by them. Bit of a face stab going on. Actually, I tell you, that's a fairly inobvious thing, given how effective a butter knife is. Face stabs seem to be a really legitimate
Indeed, it's
use of a knife.
It seems far more about spacing than anything else when it comes to the knives, at least.
But the pincer effect as well, if you can find yourself with a teammate behind and a teammate in front, almost doesn't matter how effective that one spy is. You are going to get some kills coming in, and this looks like oneShot is backed. Sorry, Misfit backed out to the corner. They've got to try and hold this point as long as possible. It looks like they're not going to get it. But oneShot takes the first point, and in fact, I think is that a win? Is it all in the singular round?
No, it's well, what's it called? First to 3 by the look of things.
First to 3, excellent.
I think my STV is broken.
Excellent. Well, I shall see what I can do while you try and get that resolved. Misfits making a bit of a scene. Taking the long way round. They're in barn at the moment, looking to do a drop down into emo. They get themselves eliminated, although not going down on their own. They're now on points, and it looks like a good separation of players and life has happened with oneShot, I think, being successful in as much as they have more bodies alive. When it comes to taking a final position, they are alive. They are taking midpoint now. They are the ones who are going to be able to put some time on this clock, get it all the way down. Misfits are misfortunate in that they are out of place. They have got to try and get some kills in. The gun of Banana Warrior finds a target, and now Banana finds another. Banana finds a third. Banana is on the run.
Thank you for that hydrate.
That is, I've been sipping on the water as well. Thank you very much indeed. I think that was a keen kill by Banana.
We have secured the control point.
Indeed. All right, and it seems my source TV has indeed fixed itself on reload.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, Jojo Duck gets a nice little kill in there. This is almost a complete round reversal from where it was a few minutes ago. Although, having said that, ONS oneShot are the living group at the moment. Can anything be done about it? No, I don't think it can. I think oneShot have regained their footing. They're on point at the moment. They're looking like they are sitting pretty. I think they're going to go forward.
Yes, indeed, and times are about equal again. I mean, so far it's been a lot of point trading, back and forth, and indeed, as it would seem, as we see a flurry of bullets followed by a flurry of stabs.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Watching a man try and miss a stab, only to find his own back was in terror. Ah, such agony, such sweet and bitter demise.
Indeed, ONS getting a good kill there off on the flank, sort of pushed really forward in comparison to the rest of his team as oneShot filters back onto point.
Yeah, Misfits. And we've been told that our pronunciation of actually translates to Apex Predator, so a much better name than the one that I was using.
I think Alberta has got a pretty good and more action on the point there. One shot taken down Aubergine Man and Ferrum and Jojo Duck all in quick succession.
Banana and Prince left alone. There goes Prince now
to Apex Predator.
Indeed, Apex Predator is definitely living.
Oh, and Apex Predator pushing on there to try to get a shot off, and then immediately dying.
Yeah, I'm not certain whether like the tactic of going to spawn really works if it's just you. Yeah, it does seem to essentially eliminate the possibility that you would be effective. Though, having said that,
it would seem oneShot is just really locking down this point here.
I mean, they are living up to the ideal, the name of just having the one shot. That is all they need, apparently. Just a singular bullet is about as accurate as they need to be to enable them to go 100% down. Apex Predator gets taken up by Prince Joker, and finally
on the point now.
Yep, we have the opportunity here to see some killing going on. Misfits, they're about 20 seconds away from losing this completely, but finally they managed to capture the point, and a real competition is happening right now. A stab by Prince Joker. Sorry, you were saying?
There's going to be an uphill climb for him here, though. With only 17
for
seconds on the clock for one shot. They have to really lock down this here point.
But we know that they're not going to want to let this go with ease. Bit of time to kind of hang around, get a couple of kills in.
One shot filtering back on the point here as Paulo kills 4 of the members of Misfits.
That is
all by himself.
Beautiful little run there. They have got to be feeling pretty confident right now. 15 seconds left to go. Misfits coming out of spawn. They have no choice. There's no sense whatsoever that there's going to be doing anything other than rushing straight for the point. They've only got 5 seconds left to get a foot on it. They are not going to be doing terribly well right now. Although they were trying their very hardest, it wasn't enough. They managed to take that loss like a man.
Indeed. Which brings us to potentially match point here, as there's only one more round needed for one shot to win this. Keep in mind that it's only best of one map this time around for the quarters and semis.
Absolutely, there's a lot of teams to get through, which means that there's going to be a lot of very fast, very furious fighting. But if you lose, you lose. That is the way of life.
First kill of the game there as Newells kills Jojo Duck, Apex Predator then kills Origin Man, and then the Misfits are a little mad about that as they take out 2 members of one shot. And indeed it seems Misfits are the ones that come out on top there as they go for a point cap.
Yep, they're getting some time desperately trying to capture this point. There's only 2 of them left, which is not perfect in terms of capturing point, but it's good. It should be enough to be able to ensure that they actually capture it before all of the spawning crew of one shot manages to make it all the way to the point. But these guys are coming out with their guns locked and loaded. They know that they don't need to get anything more than a few kills. Their Apex Predator takes the first kill. Thunder, Apex, Thunder, 1-2-1. Here they go. They've managed to turn this entire thing the whole way around again. They are on the point and they are capturing it like Furio. They realize that a 4 times cap is much faster than a 1 times cap, and they have the whole thing locked down and they're able to split out and separate before Misfits make it back onto the point.
Indeed, trying to go around the side there to meet them. But unfortunately, didn't go too great for them as they got picked off there. Thunder trying to go for a cheeky behind play there, along with Angry Deer Black, but nope, it seems the point will once again change hands as Misfits take the point. With Prince Joker having camped the health pack there for a cheeky backstab on Apex Predator.
It is worth bearing in mind there are not a huge number of health packs here, for obvious reason. I mean, if you're going to get a one stab or one shot kill, there's not too many opportunities to take damage and live. So what would you need health packs for?
Jojo Duck trying to get up behind there, which he does. Manages to get another kill as well, followed by Ferrum killing Apex Predator, and then one shot trying to get revenge there, taking out Jojo Duck and Banana Warrior. They've both missed their shot. Oh, no, but Ferrum manages to get a nice little
shots. This is the power of getting an extra kill in when you haven't used your gun. If you can get an additional bullet in your gun, that pistols at dawn, just giving you an extra shot is fantastic. Such a huge advantage.
It seems the Misfits have finally gotten in the groove here as they are already half down on the timer and haven't given up the point in a while.
In fact, they still have numbers on points, but again...
A little bit of a knife fight here on point. Oh, and Banana Warrior takes out Thunder. And gets a headshot on Apex Predator, so holding the point single-handedly while his team respawns.
Absolutely. I mean, there's not been an opportunity really to call out a lot of positioning on map. I think all of the action really does take place in this mid area.
Indeed, it's mostly just been both teams immediately rushing to mid each time.
Yeah, not a lot of time to waste, not a lot of time to enjoy the scenery. Apex standing.
Ooh, Apex Predator just like getting on the flanks there, really getting some good snipes going on. But he does die to Banana Warrior's butter knife.
Indeed. Do you know what? This is a good day for butter knife users everywhere. This feels like butter everywhere. Butter knife users are cracking open a scone, maybe some
Getting
sort
some
of
jam.
yeah, jam, bit of clotted cream. Know that they are having the time of their lives. They feel
Actually had
this is how butter knives should have been treated all along.
Indeed. But we do see the point change hands for the first time here in a bit, with oneShot taking control. Apex Predator trying to go all the way around, but gets noticed and immediately gets gunned down in the streets.
It's a long way to fail. Banana taking a kill.
oneShot getting some good kills off there. Paulo just running in there with no fear, getting that butter knife.
Yeah, I think there's that sense of relief you get when the time is on your side, when you have very little effort to do in order to make finish off the win. You have a tendency towards sort of trickling in and relaxing, and I think that's the moment when you start losing.
The control point is being contested.
Looks like finally Misfits taking back the point, but no, does not go in their favor. Once again, the entire team is wiped. Everyone is down to the Bone Prince. A little bit advanced on the rest of his team, but wisely, I would say, not moving in until.
Yes, moving in by yourself would definitely be a bad idea here.
Almost guarantee that you're going to lose your life that way round. Exchange happening at mid.
And here come the Misfits players. Thunder killing Judge Duck as Prince Joker, then immediately kills New Els. Thunder just going off here as he kills Overton Man and Prince Joker. And then Angry Dude Black killing Banana Warrior.
That is pretty tough. Well, we're down to the last 50 seconds. It's long enough for a team to spawn, long enough for a team to get out there again, but with Angry Deer taking another couple of kills.
Indeed. Staggering their spawns is pretty big here as the time winds down.
And
Paulo taking out Overton Banana Warrior and Phantom. With all the and fucking Prince Joker.
How? What have you done? That is extraordinary. Hiding out in the background. He is the night. He is the darkness.
Indeed. Exchanging a couple kills here, but I mean, Misfits needs to run to the point, and I don't.
6 seconds.
Prince Joker and
is it even going to be long enough? It is. They've managed to get to the point, but their backs are exposed. Angry Deer takes one out and takes a bit of a dive for it. Here we are, finally 0-0. Misfits finally making a stand, getting on the point. I'm not even sure they're going to be able to cap it in time. They do. Finally, the clock is spinning in their order, but they've got to not only they've got to hold this point for 16 seconds. Apex Predator.
oneShot run in. Banana Warrior taking out Apex Predator. They have to get on the point here.
Where is this team? oneShot. What are they doing? Here they come. Here they come.
oneShot is on the point. I don't know if Overton Man's going to be able to run forward fast enough.
Thunder set on the points.
And Overton Man's running in, contesting the point.
3 versus 1, not going to be a thing. There it is. oneShot wins not only that point, but the entirety of the map. So the map, the match, the everything. oneShot have progressed.
Yeah, we will be seeing oneShot again. Unfortunately, that's the last we'll be seeing of Misfits.
Misfits gone forever.
Yeah, I don't believe we have a loser's bracket.
It's absolutely a shame for Misfits. We did see some epic plays out of them.
Brought to you by Fortress Faceoffs.